I knew I wanted to talk about Charles. Everybody wants to see me rematch him. I knew I wanted to talk about Gaethje just in case he had won. And I knew I wanted to talk about Conor because I think I'm the most electrifying, most entertaining guy in the sport. And it would be a huge pay-per-view if he comes back. Now, finally, everybody's talking about me and Diaz, which I thought would be a phenomenal fight over the last, year or so. So it'll be interesting, man. There's some big fights on the horizon, and I still think my number one goal, obviously, is still to win that title. So I think I could be next for Charles, or maybe Makhachev or someone else gets that title if it's that title shot. If that's the case, then I got some big fights ahead of me.
Who do you want next, and when do you want that fight? Because already Diaz has thrown out a date. And Conor's out there talking about you. What do you want next? Who do you want next? When do you want it next?
It's probably the toughest decision that you could possibly make as an athlete. I mean, we saw Dustin Poirier make it, and he made it pretty easily. He made the decision to go for the money fight, the big fight, the legacy fight instead of the title fight. I don't know if I make that decision though. It's hard. Diaz and Conor are huge fights. Obviously, the Conor fight for me as an athlete is so much bigger than the Diaz fight. I do want the Diaz fight, of course. But that Conor fight will definitely cement my legacy as a guy who did just about everything in the sport, except for win a UFC title. So I got to win that UFC title, right? So it's been my goal to be number one since the very beginning. I think I want that title fight against Charles because everything else falls into place after that as well. So that would be my choice, I think. Just it's the champion in me. It's the competitor in me. I'm still scratching at the surface of my potential. I can still get so much better. I go back and watch my last performance. Yeah, maybe I win knockout of the year. Maybe it's one of the most devastating knockouts people have seen. I've continued to show people that I'm entertaining. I'm never in a boring fight, but I still have some wrinkles in my game that I can bring to the surface, and I still have some places I can get better. So I just want to see what's next. It's only been a couple hours now. I've actually been home and thought about what's next, but we'll see.